All right, we're going to take a look at an app called Sketchbook by Autodesk. So I'm going onto my Google Play Store and I'm clicking on Sketchbook over here. The first time that you do it, it might ask you to install it. I'm going to go ahead and press open. Now I've kind of done some things already. The first time you do it, it will ask for some permissions to access different things on your device, and you're going to accept those. And I'm just going to start from scratch right here. I'm clicking new sketch and I'm going to make it the size of my screen, and I'm going to discard what I was working on earlier. So just an overview, not going too in depth, but there are a variety of drawing tools over here. And if I click on them, I could see a little bit more about what they do and what they might look like. And I'm able to change some settings such as the size, some different things like this is a marker. Is it going to flow out 100%? Things like that. There's a couple like this one, this fountain pen. I can choose if I want it to be full opacity so that there's no transparency, things like that. Okay. I have some different options up here as far as like selecting things or moving or transforming things, filling the background, all sorts of stuff. I could draw in symmetry, different things like that. So you can explore those on your own. And I'm also able to make layers. And this is what's really helpful with making digital art. The fact that you can have these different layers. So I could be, making my background yellow, and I could be drawing on this layer. And let's say I didn't like what I drew on this layer. In normal paper, you would have to kind of erase or fix your mistakes somehow or start completely over. Well, I'm able to just delete a layer as well so that I can do different things on it. So I'm going to take a moment and I'm just going to show you I'm going to show you a drawing that I might do. All right, so I just drew a little picture here of a scene, and I'm using this flow airbrush, so it was kind of blending in some of the background, so I had to kind of color it a little bit more, and it's more abstract. It's not in full detail or anything, so I could have used some different drawing tools or things like that. But I was able to do that and just make this simple scene right here of this boy kind of sitting next to an apple tree right here, fishing in this pond. We got this fish coming up right here. And you know what? I'm actually going to try something here. So I'm going to delete that fish, and I'm going to draw on this new layer right here. Okay? And I'm going to make this fish on a new layer. So what I can do with that fish now, because it's on its own layer, I could copy and paste just that fish because it's on its own layer. And so I can select this fish and I could copy and paste them again and move it. Now this could be helpful for a variety of things. If you wanted to do like stop motion animation or things like that, or make something move, you can do that. Or if you had something that you wanted to, maybe you already had this fish, this really detailed fish that's going to be the main character of a story, and you want to keep using him. You could just copy and paste that. So here's my image, and I am going to go ahead and save this, clicking right here, pressing share. And then I'm going to save this to my device. And it is saving it in my downloads, but I could click right here and go to my drive and save it wherever I want. So if I wanted it right in here, I could do that. So there's it was pretty easy to make this image. No art supplies needed. So hopefully some of you who love drawing and love being creative will use this as a tool to create different images for your projects.